A Basmanny District Court of Moscow sentenced Ilya Krasilnichik, a former publisher of Meduza and founder of the support service project in absentia, to 8 years in a penal colony. He was found guilty on spreading fakes about the Russian army based on political hatred, and all because of one-off posts on Instagram about the killing of civilians in Bucha and an interview on YouTube. By the way, the prosecutor asked for 9 years in prison.
The case against the media manager was initiated in the spring of 2022. In the summer, he was declared wanted in absentia. Bailiffs arrested his ruble and currency accounts, and the Basmanny court arrested him in absentia. From the Media Zona publication on Telegram.
Krasilchik now lives in Berlin. After the appearance of information about the verdict of the court, he wrote:
Russian Iskander hit Kramatorsk and killed at least 10 civilians. What is this? What laws will punish it? And by what court? There is no logic in what is happening, so let's not pretend. Courts decide nothing, laws mean nothing, and I'm not here at all. Ilya Krasilnik, former publisher of Meduza on Facebook.
Ruslan Ushakov, the author of the True Crime Telegram channel, was sentenced to 8 years in prison. He was found guilty under 4 articles of the Criminal Code due to publications about the shelling of Mariupol by the Russian army and the killing of civilians in Ukraine by Russian invaders.
We see all the time an increase in the number of sentences to increase the terms, and gradually it becomes not enough for the Kremlin to fight those who openly oppose them. They are already starting to periodically fight those who do not speak for them. That is, they already demand an active position. This is a movement in one side. Well, it can't go anywhere. The longer this regime exists, the more cruel, the more massive the repressions will be.
A photographer from Perm, Yakov Ovchinnikov, was charged with the repeated discrediting of the army, and again because of the anti-war message in the social network. Later, Ovchinnikov, along with other protesters, was detained at an anti-war rally and taken to the police. Then he left Russia.
Today, my sister and nephew were interrogated at Kuybyshev Street 85, and a search was conducted in the apartment where the new owner already lives. On Thursday, the guy who bought my apartment is also summoned for interrogation. A year and a half has passed since the beginning of the agony, utter madness and rampant mass dehumanization. We have no right to remain silent. Yakov Ovchinnikov, Russian photographer, on Facebook.
Recently, journalists from the OVD Info Media project discovered information that the Basmanny District Court of Moscow received a criminal case under an article on military fakes against film producer Alexander Rodnyansky. Human rights activists report that more than 600 people have become defendants in criminal cases initiated because of anti-war protests in Russia. Reported by Roman Smoler, Yulia Bil, UATV News.